Y'all don't like me because of what I said. Let's go. Let's go.
Just take a look at me. You see a nigga with a ski mask. I got my chain on. I got a ring on. I'm a nigga. I just look guilty by default, right? You should probably give me a life sentence. I must be a criminal, according to you. Because I got my ski mask on. I got a chain on. I got my ring on. You know, I'm shining. I'm confident. And I'm black. So therefore, I belong in jail, I guess. Perception is a motherfucker. Welcome to another episode of Culture Editorial. Before we start with this episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell if you want to see more content like this. Today, we're going to talk about this nigga, man. We're going to talk about David. For those who don't know who David is, let's just take a look. This nigga got one weird-ass name, D4VD. You don't spell it like David, but like with a 4. That nigga think he's special or some shit. Like, I thought it was DVD at the beginning, but anyways, this nigga David, right? He's 21 years old. Just 21 years old. That's crazy. But basically, David is a fucking musician, singer, born in New York, raised in Houston, blah, blah. And he kind of began making music because of his Fortnite gameplay, montage, whatever. He signed to Interscope Records, all this shit, man. Y'all know who the David is. Anyways, this nigga David has been accused of fucking murking this little ass girl and basically dumping her body in his Tesla trunk. Man, that nigga guilty as fuck, man. That nigga just guilty as fuck. Just look at his fucking, just look at his small fucking, just listen to the fucking music. Listen to the music. Just look at his whole image with the fucking the white tee and the fucking the red paint on it. Take a look at the fucking tweets, the more fucking TikTok reposts. That nigga is guilty as hell. Just throw away the key, man. Like let a nigga go to jail 100,000 years. No sunlight, no food, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga is guilty.
Sir, settle down. You have to go deliberate.
I don't need to deliberate. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
But man, this nigga is just this rumor that this whole allegation and rumor around him is just disgusting and disturbing, and it's just bad. Everything just looks bad because we kind of don't know who this nigga David is, right? The first time I heard about this nigga David, he had a song with the Invincibles. I thought it was a great ass song. This was before the allegations. This was before we heard about, the whole fucking Tesla trunk and murdering. But just listening to his music, looking at the whole aesthetic, the sad boy, the XXX, the Jules WRLD vibe, it just looks hella disturbing. Everything just looks weird. He kind of basically lynched himself with everything. Like, he's this black alternative kid, he paints his nails, he watches anime, Niggas who watch anime already have a fucking bad reputation. So if you're gonna paint your nails as well, if you're gonna, have a fucking relationship with a minor, which is weird to me. Like, why you're 20 years old and have a relationship with a 12-year-old girl? Like, even if he does beat this case, that nigga's just a weirdo. Because why the is a 20-year-old nigga doing with a little ass 12-year-old girl? Like, I don't know how he's gonna beat this case. You gotta have Brian Steele or Superman fucking beat this case. Because that nigga guilty as hell. That nigga guilty as hell. They're gonna give this nigga 1,000 years. 1,000 years and a few days. You know how the judges be when they giving out their sentences? Like, I sentence you to 200 years and 15 days and maybe a little extra community service. Like, I'm gonna be alive in 200 years. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. But anyways, that nigga David, his whole case is just disturbing. And what disturbs me the most is not necessarily the fact that nigga looks guilty, but it's just bad because it's just another guy, another black guy, alternative black guy who's just accused of just nasty ass shit. And this is not just David. This shit gives a bad name to any black guy who's kind of into anime, who kind of is into, video games. Because they're just gonna think, oh, it's another David. It's another murderer. It's another killer walking around in society. That's how the world works, I guess. It's just bad. And what irks me the most is the fact that these motherfuckers took 7 months to arrest this guy. Like, why does it take you 7 months? The internet already solved this case back in September 2025. You know what I'm saying? Like, these detectives are f***ing trash as hell. Like, they just arrest him right now. And the reason why they arrest him right now is because this nigga David is profitable to someone in the music business, in the music industry. That nigga's famous. He probably got $1 million contract. So, you know, they're gonna maybe sit it all, wait it. And even if he does get arrested, or even if he does get convicted, you think he's gonna get a life sentence? No, they're probably gonna give him, you know, community service. Maybe 2 years in prison because he was a little bit insecure, he couldn't control his emotions or whatever. Let's just give him 2 years, right? And then after we give him 2 years, maybe he get out on good behavior. So he basically went to jail for maybe a month or some shit like that. Protective custody, maybe go around schools to clean his PR, you know, talk to the kids, whatever. And then he can go back to making music and murdering innocent little girls, right? That's how this world works, I guess. It's just disgusting, this whole case. It's disturbing. And it's disturbing that it took 7 months to arrest this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just bizarre. Because if it was me a nigga in a ski mask, they would have arrested me immediately the same day. Maybe 100 FBI agents or 100 CIA agents. They all just tackled me on the ground, start beating me up. I wouldn't even get a fair trial, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would just throw me in jail, throw away the key. I wouldn't even know what my sentence was. I would just be going to jail for whatever, just because I'm guilty for just being black. They were just waiting to put a nigga like me in jail if this case touched my name. You know what I'm saying? We finally got Blackie. Let's give Blackie a surprise.
All right, people, let's give Blackie a nice welcome home.
Just busting down my door, get on the ground, and they're not gonna give a nigga like me a fair trial. But it was David because he's a singer, you know, he makes good music, maybe he has fans, the ladies like him or whatsoever. Or, you know what, he makes a lot of money for Interscope Records, so maybe we're just giving him community service. If he was a white guy, man, that nigga would just, they will bar this nigga McDonald's while going to the police station. And at the same day, you will just be free and, you know, go live your life, I guess. That's how this world works. What do you guys think about this case? To me, this whole case is disgusting because at the end of the day, it's still a little ass girl. She still has a family. Like, I couldn't imagine being a father and my daughter was missing or found in a Tesla truck. It's just disgusting. And if David is found guilty, man, that nigga's just guilty. But if he's found guilty, that nigga deserves to get a life sentence. Throw him with the murderers, throw him with the rapists, throw him with the abusers whatsoever, and let the jail system do what the jail system needs to do. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Click the bell for the, you know, you want to see my content, click the bell. You know what to do. Got the merchandise, man. You see my chain on, man. You see I got the ring on, man. Man, buy the merchandise, man. I need the bread, man. Follow me on Twitter and you know, on Instagram as well. Man, Twitter be banning me and shit. Like, right now I'm banned on Twitter for no fucking reason. But you have more like David walking around being free, but they ban a nigga like me on Twitter because of some offensive tweets. Man, these niggas are sensitive as hell, man. Ass niggas. But anyways, make sure to follow me on Twitter because my Twitter's lit, man. I'm the latest nigga on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube, and I'm all this, man. Peace out.
Yo, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Little bitches is put it.